Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Understand the SDGs in English, an interpreter stake 2, and this is the 11th video. This time the topic is smartphones and sustainability. So when you think about smartphones, what is this smartphone made of? Let's think about that. When you think about conflict metals, these are basically found in Africa, especially in the Republic of Congo. So in these areas, they try to get those metals for smartphones and other electronic devices. And that's why people tend to have conflict to get those precious metals. So that's why it is called conflict metals. So this also tells us that in order to get one smartphone, you have to think about the fights and conflicts in different parts of the world. And of course, in order to get conflict metals, people have to fight, and child labor is taking place, which is not a good situation, of course. So once again, I would like you to be reminded that using smartphone is not so easy. It comes out only as a result of getting conflict metals and as a result of child labor. And of course, this is not the perfect situation. So there are some companies that are trying to change the situation. And one example is ethical PCs. This is a new type of PCs that uses as many recyclable materials as possible and only use new parts to only required portions. So this is one company called Zero PC. This company is called Zero PC. They are trying to make recyclable PCs. And not only that, they are trying to work on reducing environmental load, environmental impact to almost zero. They also are working to solve the problems of refugees, because refugees tend to be jobless. So this Zero PC company wants to give jobs to refugees so that they can work and get money from that. So this shows that we can also apply the systems thinking to conflict metals situation. So when we think about conflict metals, it's about resources. So and we need resources, materials to purchase something, right? So conflict metals is, of course, related to SDGs 12. And by making ethical PCs, just like Zero PC does, it can help refugees find jobs. Refugees find jobs. So this is to address the issues of reduced inequalities, saving refugees, and also number 16, peace and justice, right? And if PCs are made more in a recyclable manner, then CO2 can be reduced. CO2 can be reduced. So working on this means that number 13, climate action, can also be impacted in a positive way. And if those people can get jobs, they can get money, they can go to school, they can get educated. So number 4 is also positively impacted. So conflict metals is a very good example of how everything is connected. Everything is a chain reaction. So starting from 12, you can go to number 10, number 16 for refugees protection, and number 13 for CO2 reduction and climate change. And number 4, of course, for quality education. There are many more things that could be related to this, but at least if you think about conflict metals, these are the SDG goals that are related. And this is the systems thinking, as I have already mentioned in previous videos. Okay, so that's all for this video. I wanted to talk about the relationship between smartphones and sustainability. How can we make more smartphones or PCs more sustainable? And one keyword here is the conflict metals and the ethical PCs or ethical smartphones. So that's all for this video. Thank you very much.